The Walking Dead mid-season finale just ended. What is going on, guys? This episode was, first of all, it was a solid episode. The way they formatted it from different perspectives, a lot of which had a lot of dramatic focus on Deanna and on Sam. I thought this episode straight off that was really good. That ending, oh my gosh, guys, it really got me frustrated. I was looking at the time while I was watching the episode. I'm like, how are they gonna fit this in a minute? And of course, they chose, you know, the really epic, you know, music, dramatic music playing in the background, walking with their hands holding. And that's where this season ends up, well, the mid-season. I swear to God, so many things happen, guys, so let's just try and condense all that into this right here. So pretty much the episode had to deal with, you know, the tower falling down and all these zombies, you know, walking into the town. So pretty much it follows just Rick and the survivors just trying to survive through this town while this is going on. The episode really does this thing where it focuses on Sam's character, especially in the very beginning of the episode. Really artsy and stuff with the ants, like eating all the meat. Anyway, I just thought that was a great scene, by the way. So it really shows Sam's perspective. And let me just say this. This kid is so damaged. It's ridiculous. I feel bad for the kid. Like, his mom is just trying to do the motherly thing or whatever. And then, but she comes back to him saying these ridiculous things that would leave any kid damaged. What if your mom came up to you with a bunch of guts on her shirt and is trying to tell you, like, it's alright, be okay, we can just pretend, don't be the monsters, but then be the monsters. Like, it's just, oh my God, crazy. He is so messed up. There's a big battle between ideologies, between Carol and Morgan. Oh my gosh, this showdown was ridiculous. So what do you do when these two conflicting ideologies where, like, Morgan is like, I don't want to kill, we can try and keep this guy alive. And then you have Carol, who's the complete opposite, who's like, I'll kill you because you're wrong. It's just so interesting and compelling to see on television and how the situation played out. And of course what happens is both of them get screwed over and the wolf ends up leaving with Denise. This aspect continued from the last episode with Denise and the wolf talking. She was trying to, you know, just try and talk to him and see his logic. She ends up helping him and, you know, you just see a little more backstory to the character. And I think he's more interesting than initially thought, to be honest. I thought he was just going to be a psycho killer, but there's a little more to the character and we're definitely going to see him throughout the next part of the season. Will he team up with Negan's group? Who knows? What are they gonna do if, you know, Carl ends up getting and they need a doctor because she is a designated doctor? We're gonna have to find out. Another one of my probably favorite parts of the episode was just the initial reaction to how many walkers there were. Guys, there was so freaking many. To see how the survivors had to, you know, pick themselves together and try and maneuver their way through this Alexandria with all these walkers was just phenomenal. When I initially saw all these walkers, I just felt the anxiety. Like, I felt like I was in the show. And I was just so freaking scared. Like that one scene where Rick's just looking around and like he has no hope until Jesse pops up. Oh my God. I thought I was gonna die. We also get to see Glenn and Enid. Glenn pretty much tells Enid that you're afraid and that's how you lose people. That's how people get killed. And like he was just dropping gems on her. Like she was totally distraught. And of course we see them at the end of the episode just staring into Alexandria. That was really important because now he knows that she's alive and she's stuck and we're gonna see them reconnect obviously in the next episode. How? Yo, I don't know. Guys, overall, like there's so much things in the episode, I can't talk about every single aspect of it, but overall, I thought everything was very effective. The Carl and Ron, Carl, you have everything coming to you. You son of a, you have it. Oh. Whoever wrote this episode, they made Carl like the most just like straight up mean, badass guy. I felt so bad for the guy, Ron. He just went up to the dude and just told him, your dad's a dick. He's a killer. All this, yada, yada, yada. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, Carl, no, Carl, what are you doing? I'm trying to talk to my TV like, Carl, stop. I just kind of felt like it was a little out of character for him, but at the same time, they're trying to push this, you know, Ron wants to kill. Those scenes where Ron was killing Carl, I was jumping out of my chair. I was like, oh my gosh, like when is it gonna happen? And they kept teasing us, guys. They teased us a lot, and we're obviously gonna see what's gonna happen. The desperation when they're just running around, I thought was ridiculous. We could just feel urgency of the situation. I thought it was phenomenal. One thing in this episode that I really found interesting, and I actually kind of liked, was the kind of mentality that Deanna had. Of course, we found out that she gets bit and everything, and she becomes like, I don't know how to describe it. Throughout the episode, she had multiple points where she kind of just gave emotional speeches with Rick, telling him that we're all one people, like we're all together. And you can see Rick gets emotional. She has one, you know, one-on-one conversation with Michonne. So we got to see a lot of that development in Deanna's character before she got X'd off. I kind of felt like she was like Santa Claus at the end of a Christmas movie, and like she was trying to tell everyone the Christmas spirit. Like that's the kind of vibe I got from her. And I don't know, maybe that's what they were going for, but like that's how I kind of felt. She was like Santa Claus to me. I don't know. If you get what I mean, I don't know. I thought the narration of this episode was phenomenal as well. The way they used different perspectives through Glenn, through all these other characters. The way that they interwove it at the end, I thought it was fantastic. You know, when they all decide, you know, we're gonna have to get our guts on us so we can leave. And of course the ending scene, oh my god, they're all grabbing hands like it's the end of the world and stuff, and they're about to walk out with the music playing. Like Gabriel just told Rick like, yeah, I'm gonna fight, and just seeing the progression from him from the beginning, crazy. But Rick is like, I don't really give a shit, but that was just funny to see. So they're all walking, and of course at the very end we see Sam just kind of like mom, and we know what's gonna happen in the next season. Oh my gosh. Guys, I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. I thought it was a top-notch episode from the beginning to end. I thought everything had a purpose towards pushing the story. And I understand that we didn't get, you know, the climax we all might have wanted in the mid-season finale, but you have to understand, you know, they had a lot of content they had to wrap up to make it make sense whenever the big things that happen come. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9.5 out of 10. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I make a lot of other videos talking about Funkos, Walking Dead stuff. I just reached 200 subscribers not too long ago. I'm trying to get 500 for Christmas, so let's get it. Let me know what you think about this episode. Are you upset that they didn't include, you know, a better climax to the end of this episode, them just walking away? Did you want something more action-packed? Let me know in the comment section below. Check out my prediction video and my Negan video that I'm about to post, so check those out. I'll see you guys next time.